performing is it's such an exhilarating feeling. Um, it's if you've never been a performer, it will sound weird to describe what it's like from a performer's perspective. I'm just gonna go off on a tangent here. So I have this tattoo. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, you can barely see it. It's it's an icosahedron. It's the sacred geometry for water, which is my element. How do I angle myself? If you can see it, just Google a picture. This is supposed to represent a three-dimensional object. I forgot how many sides to it, but there's a lot of faces on it. Okay, so it's like all these faces of triangles forming this icosahedron. I imagine that that's actually what my soul looks like. I have no idea. Okay, it's like totally Christina spirituality concepts coming out right now. Right? So there's different aspects to who you are, and each side I discover something new, and I don't even know all the sides. Maybe I won't ever learn all of the sides of this icosahedron in my lifetime, or at least as a human being. I may have to enter other levels of consciousness to experience other sides of my spirituality, of my soul. I sung when I was a child, and I wanted to be a singer when I was a little girl. I got it in my head that I wasn't a good singer, and I was totally shy. I was always a very shy kid, and so it was very hard to get me to sing in front of people in the first place. I probably got like a few comments that I wasn't that good of a singer, and then I just shut it down. Growing up, I'd always been drawn to music. I played piano when I was 5 years old. I was a ballerina. I was in jazz, and from the time I was 5 years old also. And 10 years old, I stopped playing piano and I started playing violin. And so I've always been kind of performing. I've always been expressing myself on stage and feeling kind of this energy that's like a flurry inside of you. So I've always had this side of me expressing itself throughout my lifetime. My singing actually didn't come out until I created the band Metanoia. And I started that band with Naira's dad. So we started that band together, and he actually gave me the courage to sing. As soon as I started gaining more confidence in singing, I started kind of releasing or opening up what I like to call Pandora's box. I opened up this box, and it had my voice in it. I've been slowly reaching in for the past months. I discovered that I had a voice, a really powerful and beautiful voice. I'm still learning. I'm still a baby and in a vocalist world. I'm still learning how to use these muscles and training them and figuring out how they can work. And it's been so far a really interesting adventure for me. I feel so blessed and honored to have a gift, to have something like this be a part of me. As I've been opening Pandora's box with my voice in it, and as I've been reaching in and pulling it out, my voice has only been getting stronger and growing, and the words that I have to say have only been becoming more powerful and more intense of a message that I want to spread. Performing vocally is a totally different experience from any of the other instruments I've ever had. It has totally unleashed this part of my soul that I didn't even know existed. And like the faces on the icosahedron, I feel as though it revealed a new face. I had never known that power, that intensity. I reach into this meditative zone. Whatever my words are in the song, that's where I am. It's definitely an out-of-body experience. It's not just adrenaline, because there's adrenaline present. It's just a piece of my soul that is coming out of my body through my voice and reaching your ears. And it's so powerful. Performing is something that I don't think I could ever see myself not doing. I've been performing in some sort of way since I was 5 years old. I am 25 now, so that's 20 years of performing in some way, expressing a piece of my artistic soul to an audience in some sort of way. And I definitely feed off of that energy, and I think that people feed off of my energy too. And it's just, like this mutual exchange of energy, and we're benefiting each other. And it's just powerful. I am very grateful to, my spirits, my guides that have honored me and blessed me with this gift. If you have a gift, it's not for you to have, it's for you to give back. It's a gift that you're supposed to give to other people. It's not something that you own, it's something that you share. I really believe that. I believe that if you have a gift, and I think that we all have gifts, just we're not given enough time to explore them because of the society that we live in. Really, I want to say a bad word here, but really messes you up. And what happens is, from the time you're 5 years old, you get put into a system where you have to be up by a certain time, you have to go to bed by a certain time, and the little hours that you have that are your free time, you have homework, you have extracurriculars, and it's busy. You don't get that many free hours. You have a little bit of time outside of school and homework that you can run around and do dance and play sports and do all this stuff, right? And you only get those free hours as a child. Then once you become an adult, those are gone. You have to work. You have to pay these bills. And then the time that you have off, you're so drained and tired from working that you just want to go get drunk with your friends, or, watch Netflix for the next 10 hours, okay? And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with either of those things, but the society or the system that is set up for us doesn't allow us as individuals to explore our talents and explore who we are. And that is a severe fault in the way that we live in this society. And it doesn't have to be that way. This is life. This is life. We should be spending time exploring who we are in every single aspect. Exploring yourself as an artist. Exploring yourself as a musician. Exploring yourself as a writer. Your passions or desires or things that interest you, whatever they are, you should have time for those things. And the fact is, people don't. And it sucks. And so then people grow up thinking that they have no talent, that they're not good at anything. And that's heartbreaking, because if you're one of those people, don't lie to yourself. You are good at things. It's just that you haven't had time to explore every single thing that you want or could explore. And you've been told that you're not good at it and you believed someone, or you just haven't had the time. I can't tell you how to find time to do that. For me personally, I make the bare amount of money that I need in order to live in this current system. And I spend all the hours of my day, other than a few hours a week, reading things that interest me, meditating, dancing, riding my bike, spending time with Naira, teaching Naira about volcanoes, and the other day she asked me, where does your poop go? So just totally random stuff. I have time to do that, and I have time to express all these things, and I don't have money to take her everywhere. I don't have money to go out and eat at restaurants all the time. I don't have money to go see the latest movies at the cinema. I don't have money to take Naira to Chuck E. Cheese all the time. But that doesn't matter to me, because what matters to me is that I can develop myself as a human being, because that should be your first goal in this life, is to develop yourself as a human being. And then also my second thing is to teach Naira everything that I know as fast as I can. But yeah, so if you feel that you don't have talents, what you really need to do is take time to explore them. Take time to try out different hobbies that you always wanted to do. Take time to dance in your room. Take time to sing outside to the trees. I mean, you don't have to be good at things, the standard definition of good, to enjoy them and to express yourself, okay? Just do things, and if you love them, it's a gift, and you need to share it, and you can find it, okay? So yeah.